Hey, good morning, guys. I'm going to go over a little bit with our space presentations that you guys are going to be working on. Obviously, your directions are here on the screen. So this is third hours class, but every class has the exact same assignment that's posted. I want to point out right here is your rubric, and we'll look at it just in a second. And then here is where you will click where it says the space presentations. Yours may look a little bit different because you usually have the box on the right-hand corner. And I don't have that box where it says your work. So your space presentations will be in the box that says your work. Yesterday afternoon, I sent in Google Classroom attached to where you gave me your top 5 choices, the topic that you've been assigned. So everyone in that assignment got a message from me yesterday telling you the name of your topic. If you have any questions about it, just send me a Google Classroom message or an email, either one of those. So a couple of things that we need to talk about. Today, you have to start with actually researching your topic, looking it up, reading about it, taking some notes. On Monday, you have to start making your slides. You're welcome to start making your slides today, but I do want to point out that there's absolutely no copying and pasting of any words from the internet. So you should read about your topic, but everything that you type in your slideshow needs to be in your own words. Where you understand and can explain what you're going to be presenting to the class. I did turn plagiarism check on for this assignment, so it will be checking for plagiarism, and you can check for that yourself as well. But if you're typing in the words, you won't have to worry about that. Just make sure you're not typing them word for word from somewhere else, because that is also plagiarism. The rubric. So let's get into your rubric and make sure that you guys understand what is required. So I'm going to click on the rubric, and you have the same access to that. So the big topics that we have are your slideshow content. In the slideshow content, that's going to be that you actually understand your topic. So the most points you can get for that is 40. And this says that if you get all 40 points, that your slideshow shows that you understand, you have looked up, and you know what your topic is. You include definitions of your topic in your own words and images for your topic. So the slideshow, think about like a slideshow that we use in class. It has some words on it. It has some pictures on it to help people understand your topic. 30 points would show that you have a good understanding, not a full understanding. And you still would have definitions and some images, but you might have one or two things that I might have to correct for the class whenever we're looking at your slideshow. So there's maybe a thing or two that keeps it from being just completely correct. 20 points on this topic would show that you have a minimal understanding. Maybe you're not able to answer questions if someone asks you, which we'll get to that in the class presentation in just a minute. Maybe you didn't completely cover your topic. Maybe you don't have your definition or your image if one of those is missing. And then 10 points would be you do not seem to have an understanding of your topic, and what you have presented to the class is insufficient. The next big category of points for your presentation is presenting to the class. So to get your full 20 points, you actually have to just explain and not read what's on your slide. When your classmates ask you questions, and they will, or I'll ask a couple of questions if no one in the class does at the end of each presentation, you can answer them. You do not have to be an expert on the topic. If a student in the class asks you something that's well beyond your topic, I will address that with the class, and I will help you with those answers. But if they're asking, specifically that, one of the things that you went over, you should be able to talk about that with the class. 15 is you're able to speak to the topic, but you primarily want to read your slides. See where it says read your slides right here? So we don't want to be reading our slides. We want to talk to the class, not memorize our slides, okay? So I don't want you to think that you have to memorize them. I just want you to be able to have a conversation with the class. It's not something I want you to be nervous or anxious about. You only have 2 to 4 slides, so you're only going to be in front of the class maybe 5 minutes. Apprentice is you are only reading the slides. And when you're reading the slides, sometimes you mispronounce things and you don't seem to understand what you're reading. So that's kind of where we would fall there. And then 5 points, you do not accurately present the topic. There are errors in content, pronunciation. Maybe you're telling the class something that's wrong, and I have to kind of stop you because I don't want the class to learn something that's incorrect. So that would be our class presentation. I do count off for grammar. So in your slideshow, you should run spell check on it. You should look back over it and check yourself. There should be no spelling, grammar, capitalization, or punctuation errors in your slideshow. If there are none, that'll be 10 points. If you have 3 or fewer, 7 points. 4 to 5, 5 points. And if you have more than 5, then you will earn 2 points for that category. Research. 20 points. The project is completely in your own words and from multiple sources. There's no copying and pasting from the internet. Okay, that will gain you all 20 of your points, just you typing everything in your own words. The project is mainly in your own words, partially in your own words, or not in your own words, and it's copy and pasted from the internet or a book. Okay. And then the last one down here is the classroom use of time. So today and Monday, you're working on this at home. So I can't actually see you. But next week, we will continue to work on this in class, and I will be able to. If you are not getting any work done on Friday or Monday, you wouldn't be able to get your full 10 points because it says the students worked the entire time every day during class, including virtual days. So if on Tuesday you come in with no work on your slideshow completed, you will not be able to get your full 10 points on your slideshow. Number 7 says the students worked most of the time each day in person and virtual classes, and they researched and did not seek help, and they did not always use their time wisely. So if you don't understand something, how to pronounce a word, send me an email. Ask me in class next week, okay? So asking those questions means that you're seeking help. That gets you back up into this distinguished category. So there's where we'd be there. 5 points for Apprentice would be students worked some days, but not other. But you did at least half your day's work. Okay, so, and then 2 points, you did not use your class time wisely or your virtual days wisely. So make sure the next couple of days that you are using your virtual time wisely. So if you add up the 10 points plus the 20 plus the 10 plus the 20 plus the 40, that equals 100 points that are possible for your space presentations. I'm going to click off the rubric now and go back to the assignment. So again, your presentation is 2 to 4 slides with pictures and information on the topic that was assigned to you. No copying and pasting any words from the internet. Obviously, you may use images from the internet to help enhance your slideshow, and you should have images in your slideshow so that we understand what you're talking about. I put a reminder in here to go over that rubric. While you're working, click on that rubric several times to make sure that you know what you're getting your grade for. We'll have Google Meets today and Monday at 8 o'clock and 11 o'clock. They are not required. They are optional. But if you have questions or you need help, you can feel free to pop in and I will help you with those. And then the last thing right here is your space presentation slideshow. Yours is going to be in the upper right-hand corner where it says your work. But I'm going to click on the template for you to see. Obviously, the template just has your topic and your name, and then I gave you 4 blank slides. You are welcome to decorate these in any way that you want to, but note in the rubric, there is not points for the prettiness of it, so the decorations are not required, but images that help us understand your topic are required. All right, guys, for today, again, you're working on researching your topic and starting to figure out what it is. If you have questions, join me in the Google Meet, or you can send those to me. And then by the end of the day on Monday, you should have at least 2 of your 4 slides completed. You guys have a good day, and let me know if you need anything.